Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know you missed me, I missed you too. Today we're making this designer bag, and without further ado, let's get into it. First, what you need is a sheet of paper. We'll be folding that into two like so, and we'll start marking down our measurements. Now the first thing I'm doing is to mark out 5.5 inches. That will be the width of the bag. I'm marking it from the top to bottom, and I'm using a ruler to connect the lines. The next thing you want to do is take your tape rule and measure 1 inch like I did, then 1.5 inches like I did. We need this to draw a curve at the bottom, so if you're not know how to use your free hand to draw this curve, this is the way you can draw yours. Next, I'll be measuring 6.5 inches like so, and I'll use my ruler to connect it like so. Then next, we are going to extend the upper area. The width is going to be 2.5 inches. So I'll be measuring 2.5 inches from that line we just drew all the way up. Then I'll take my ruler once again and connect it like so. Then we have like this 90-degree angle. We are going to convert that into a curve like so. Simple. Next, we are taking our scissors and we are cutting it up just like this. Just please pay attention to how I'm cutting so you don't make a mistake with your pattern. Now that we've cut the pattern just the way I did, we are going to be extending this longer part even further because we need it to be really long, and it should actually be a total of 16 inches, but what I have currently is in 16 inches. That's why I am adding additional paper to my current pattern. So I'm just coming down an extra piece of paper, then I'll be extending also until I get to 16.5 inches or 16 inches. Next, I'm going to move on to the shorter end, and I'll be measuring the width. What we have there is 2.5 inches, so I'm going to divide 2.5 inches by 2, and that is 1/4. So I would measure 1/4 and mark it down like so. Then I'm going to be taking my ruler and I'll just draw a straight line to wherever I want. I just drew it to connect to the bottom of the pattern. We are going to be doing a slash and spread method on this part, so I'm going to cut it, but I won't cut it all the way. That's the deal. You're going to leave a tiny part like that because you're going to be spreading it to create the pleats that we have on the bag. So you'll need like a scrap paper to you have to first come down like the bigger piece of your pattern, come it down, then spread the smaller piece. We are going to be spreading by 2 inches. Next thing I'm doing is I'm trying to fold, after spreading, I'm trying to fold back my pattern to how it was initially. So you have like an extra pleat inside. I'm doing this so I can cut out the excess on the paper that I just attached to the new pattern. After cutting out the excess parts, this is what it is supposed to look like. Now I know you can't really see it, but you'll be seeing it in the next clip. We'll be cutting out 4 pieces of fabric with this pattern, and I'll be leaving an allowance of 1/2 inch all around my pattern. Like so. Next, I'm going to divide the 4 pieces of fabric into 2 pairs. So the first pair will be for the lining of your bag, the second pair will be for the body of the bag. After separating, I'm going to be sewing this part of the fabric with 1/2 inch. This part I'm about to show you, you are going to sew it with 1/2 inch. If you have a weaving machine, you can weave long as you're sewing. So we're repeating the same thing on the other pair. After sewing, this is what it's supposed to look like. I used a matching color of thread, so you can also do the same. Then we'll be turning it out and we'll be taking it to the pressing board to iron it out so we can have a feel of what we are trying to achieve, So after pressing, this is what it looks like. It looks really neat. And remember, we pressed to the 2 pieces that we just sewed. So I'm going to take the one that I need as my lining, and I'll be turning it inside out, like so. So what we want to do is we want to join our main body and the lining together. Now I'm putting the main body inside my lining, like so, and I'll be sewing that part I just touched and that part I just touched. So from I'm going to be marking the 2 points where you start and where you stop, so you won't get confused. Then we'll be sewing with 1/4 inch on either sides of the bag. So after sewing, I'm going to take my scissors and I'll be creating little cuts. I'll be notching the curved parts that I just sewed. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want the curve to be maintained when I am turning the bag to the right side, so I won't have issues with the curved part. So after that, I turned it to the right side and I took it to my pressing board to iron. Now, remember those two lines that we marked, those two black dots? We are going to go back there and we are going to notch on that area. You'll see the reason why we are notching on that area soon. So I'm creating a little cut on that side and I will repeat the same on the other side. After notching the little parts, I was able to turn it out like so. So I have the two edges looking like this. Now I'm going to put them together like the way I did, and we'll be sewing half inch on the long parts like this. We're sewing half inch. If you have a weaving machine, this is the best time to weave, because I don't have one. That was why mine was looking as rough as this. So if you want your bag to be neat and you also want to use the same satin fabric I used or any other material that is going to fray as much as mine is fraying, just weave it and save yourself the stress. So now I'm turning it out to the right side, and after I do, I'm going to take it to the iron also to press it down so I can see how neat it is and to see if I'm making sense with what I'm doing. If you're wondering why I didn't use a zipper, it's because I didn't have one on me while I was making this tutorial. So feel free to attach yours if you want to attach yours. I ended up using a press button because I didn't have those metal claps they use in bags. So that will bring us to the end of this tutorial, guys. Thank you for watching to the end. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to put on your notification bell and subscribe. Also share with your friends. Thank you for watching once again, guys. See you in my next video. Bye.